bienvenidos a Esperanza Vence, donde la Esperanza Vence. Welcome to Esperanza Vence, where hope wins. We're still rocking with the Morgan Greer Tarot, y'all. If you know, you know. Check out my video from yesterday for the new moon solar eclipse in Aquarius. Quick Hits Tarot became a long hits tarot yesterday because I did a little update. Oh man, my phone's dinging. I did a little update on, stuff. So if you're curious and everything, hit me up. I'm going live on Friday, God willing. And on Friday, we'll talk more about that moon, but we're really going to talk about the Saturn-Neptune conjunction at 0 degrees of Aries. First time in about 6,500 years that's happened. It's been a while, so definitely a lot of new start, new cycle energy. But y'all, check this out. Question. Comment below. Have I been staring in the abyss for too long? Like literally, like you guys, like I'm feeling like, oh man, I was just shuffling along and one of these cards decided to, well, I guess I'm just gonna glue them back. We're always gonna know what 9 of Pentacles is all about. Wow, that's like my favorite card in this deck too. Whoa, isn't she gorgeous? Ugh, that is goals. That is me goals right there. And yeah, ever since I was a little girl, I wanted to be her, right? With that beautiful, like, luxurious turban, looking like a tarot reader exquisite, or whatever the word would be. I just made that up. Yeah, she's eating her grapes, chilling in her time, okay? Yes. All right, I claim that. All right. Sometimes the cards need to talk, be like, hey, pick me up, fix me up. Had a few men in my life like that too. Can I get a rim shot? Can I get a rim shot? Hey, diggy, a rim shot. Hey, come on. I like to play musical tunes or name that tune. Comment below if you know the artist and the tune. Free virtual hug through email if you know the name of that tune. Because I can't be giving away free shit like that, man. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to count that as a jumper because I'm still talking. I was going to say, though, that, I'm wondering if I've been staring in the abyss for a little bit too long because I'm physically starting to embody these energies. No joke. I look at the chart every day. I love astrology. Astrology loves me back. We seem to have a really good relationship and all. But I'm wondering, man, because, I'm not the type of person that's ooh, eclipse season is here. Oh my goodness, whatever. But I might not be like that, but my body is losing its shit right now. My body is going bazonkers right now. Whoa. I've been feeling 10 shades of weird, you guys. And stuff is just moving around and oh my goodness, I don't even know what to say. It's crazy. I'm just what is going on, I don't feel sick, but I don't feel well either. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, I think about enough of my chitter chatter for now. We didn't get an official jumper, but we are gonna vibe with this 9 of Pentacles energy. 9 of Pentacles is an energy of being independent, being okay by yourself. You might like people, but you don't need them to entertain yourself. You're pretty cool, just chilling. You have 9 pentacles. You got 6 for yourself. You got 3 left over to share. If you want to reinvest in yourself or in others, you're available as an example to others of how to be independent and how to also be a good partner, because the best partners are self-sufficient, right? Love that energy. All right, let's pray over these cards and we'll get our quick hit tarot for the 18th of February 2026. Wow, we're here, huh? Okay. Near past, present tense, near future. Thank you. Thank you for fine-tuning your free will and intuition with me. If you'd like a personal session, I would love to hang with you and see what our intuition has to say to us. We can work through these things together and we help each other out. We got the Queen of Wands reversed, the Knight of Pentacles upright, and the Three of Cups upright. So with the Queen of Wands reversed, this can be either us or somebody in our lives. Probably somebody with a lot of fire in their chart, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, for example. We have a lot of energy moving into and flowing through Aries right now, so I wouldn't be surprised. But Queen is generally someone who is embodying divine feminine energy, but in this case with the reversal, this could be like what I was just talking about, just feeling like, you know, your vitality is in question, feeling like you can't channel your fire effectively. That can happen when, you know, our vessel is just not behaving the way that we're used to. And, you know, we might have made plans when we were feeling better, and now we got to like kind of retract what we're doing there. This energy has to do with creativity. This has to do with flow. This has to do with energetic fire, not just like literal fire, but it can be. But this is a queen who's getting a hold of her wand, right? The wand could be a paintbrush. The wand could be a guitar. The wand could be a match. The wand could be tarot card readings. The wand could be anything that you're passionate about, food, you know, sensuality even. That type of passion falls under the wands as well. Anything that fires up like your first 3 chakras, man. So Queen of Wands energy, in order for that to come through upright in our lives so that, you know, the fire is contained, but it's still like simmering hot, you know, when you come home, we need to support this person, or we need to support that element in our own lives. Okay. Also, Queen of Wands reversed. If this is a person, this can also be a person in our lives that's like on some shenanigans, on some stuff, you know. Queen of Wands reversed is like the one that's like eyeing your man from across the room just to prove that she can do it, you know, type stuff. So that's an example of not channeling the fire energy, the passionate energy, the sensuality, the appropriately. That's just an example, okay? Knight of Pentacles upright. Oh my gosh, maybe this is the dude that we got our eyes on, right? Because Knight of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, it sounds kind of similar, doesn't it? This could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy, you know, or somebody that has that like real super thick in their chart. Knight of Pentacles is like somebody who's very stable, somebody who's very grounded, somebody who's very practical, and somebody who is very good at taking care of their body and their coin. The only thing, though, is that the Knight of Pentacles in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot deck, which is how I read visually, but even though I use other decks, symbolically, I would say that the Knight of Pentacles is at a standstill. A lot of the knights are in action. Knights bring messages. You know, the Knight of Cups brings messages of love. The Knight of Wands brings messages of flirtation and passion. Knight of Swords brings messages of intelligence or cuts through with the truth with a quickness. And then we have good old Knight of Pentacles, good old dependable Knight of Pentacles. We always know that they're going to be there. And you know what? Sometimes that makes people take that energy for granted. You know, sometimes you got to just, wield your wand a little bit the other direction and not be so predictable. Okay, but the Knight of Pentacles as the upright in the middle of our spread here, like, I think that this is representing somebody who is maybe bringing us some coin. Hit the links below, by the way. Donations are appreciated, accepted, celebrated. My PBR fund can always use a little ducat or two in the bucket, right? So yay. Oh, by the way, don't we think that PBR should sponsor Esperanza Tarot? I do. I mean, I've definitely sponsored PBR for like literally the past 30 years. I mean, I think they could sponsor a couple tarot videos. I'm a true blue, like true Pabst Blue ribbon fan. I hope they fan me back. That'd be a real cool collaboration, because they always support like those artists to draw their art on the different PBR boxes that come out. Why not support my art? That'd be cool. Cheers. All right, Knight of Pentacles, get the message to the PBR people. Let's reel it in. Oh, speaking of PBR, Three of Cups. This is fun. This is cheers. This is having one with the homies. This is celebrating because we've done our hard work and we understand that life involves like fun for fun's sake as well. We don't need a reason to celebrate. We can just get together and celebrate. Another esoteric meaning of this card, it only takes 3 to make a coven. And as Jesus said, wheresoever 3 are gathered in my name, right? So when you leave from, the 1 and you enter the 2, we're moving from just me to we, right? But then when we move from the 2 to the 3, that's an opening up of our we to a larger community. And that can involve siblings, friends, neighbors, third house matters. Okay, 3 of Cups is just like really good vibes, good cooperative vibes. 3s are numbers of cooperation in the tarot, except for the 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords was like, man, let's not talk about 3 of Swords. We're on 3 of Cups energy right now. So with the Queen of Wands reversed, Knight of Pentacles in the present tense, maybe she needs a little more help with her creativity. Maybe he's going to be the stable guy to come in, or the stable energy. It doesn't have to be a woman here and it doesn't have to be a man there. I'm just saying, like, this energy could maybe use some support from this energy so that she could feel comfortable being her full fiery self. And at the end of the day, we can celebrate all together the wins and life itself. And that's what I got for our Quick Hits Tarot. Love you, bye. Well, I see the cutest little blue rectangle in this chart between Juno, Vertex, Jupiter, and Mercury. We are just coming out of the last little degrees of Aquarius before the sun moves into Pisces later on this morning. Venus has moved on from her conjunction with the North Node, but Pallas is bringing up the rear, still protecting beauty and honor for us while we move towards this active, aggressive energy of Aries. And we'll talk more about that soon. Love you, bye.